Hi guys, so I'm about to refresh my hair. It's looking pretty faded. It's been quite a while since I've done it. I'm not going to do my roots on the black parts, but I am going to refresh the roots on the red parts. So I just thought I might as well show you guys how I do it. Crazy Colour have sent me a big box of goodies, okay? So I'm trying out their bleach for the first time. I normally use this one, the Jerome Russell one. I'm also giving the Vermilion Red a try, which I haven't used before. And they have a red colour shampoo now, so I'm going to try that out. Hopefully it will keep my red fresher for longer because the shampoo I currently use really washes it out. I start by sectioning this. I'll just take like a brush, and the back half is all black. So I'll separate this part. It usually takes me a hot minute, to be honest. Hey ho. So I've been doing my own hair for years now. Since I was about 13 or 14. One time I bleached my hair like 5 times in 1 week, and it literally all broke off. And then I just dyed over it black for prom anyway, so I just ruined my hair for no reason. I'm not going to be super strict with the sectioning. I'm not too bothered about precision, really. I'm taking my gloves off. They are just getting in the way. So this front section here, sectioning's hard, especially when you're in like split colours like this. It is hard to make sure it's all exactly separated. So I just pick my battles, you know. Okay, so this front bit, what I'm going to do is I'll twist it up and I'll put it in a little bubble. Just twist it up like this. Cool, this is the fun bit. So I'm going to bleach all of the roots of this section that they've got out right now. Cool, so this is my mixing bowl. It's got a bit of red in it, but cream peroxide, 100 mils of peroxide to 50 grams of bleach. So, okay, so I doubt I will need more than one lot. I can always mix more after if I think I need it, but usually one is enough. I don't have that much to bleach. I won't be bleaching any of the already pink hair. It's just the roots. Gloves on for this bit because I am messy. I always describe bleach as like forbidden yogurt. It does look like it would be tasty. Oh, there is a lot of red dye on this brush. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so just start by. What are you meowing at? Okay, so I just literally slap it on, to be honest. I'll do the top bit first, either side. And then I'll just go section by section, so I'll try to keep them quite thin. Make sure I'm covering everything, and I'll go back through and make sure that everything is like completely saturated as well. I love seeing people do foils on their own hair, but I can't do it. I don't know if it's a dexterity thing, but it just somehow gets messier if I try to put my hair in foils. So I think just stick to what you know. Okay, so I'm going to basically repeat this on the rest of this section, and then I'll come back and we'll rinse it out and I'll talk you through how I do the red part. Okay, this is what we're working with. So all my roots are covered. I know it's crazy. I know. What I've done is I've gone through these bits that are a bit darker as well, and I've missed out the bit that I bleached last time, which is my root, and the end parts that were a bit darker because I'd bleached them from black last time. I've put a bit more on them, so they're hopefully going to lift a bit more. This has already lifted quite a lot, to be fair, so I'm going to rinse it off pretty soon. Once this side, because I did this side last, once this side is kind of looking blonde enough to do red, I think I'll rust it all off. I'll give it like 15 minutes from now and we'll check in. Usually it's pretty fast because I have quite light hair naturally anyway. So, okay, so I put a bag on my head for a little bit as well to keep the heat in and keep everything nice and moist. So, we're just gonna rinse it off. I am gonna rinse and shampoo this, dry my hair, and we'll be back. Okay, this is how I'm looking. Roots are very, very white, so that is good. I'm gonna re-separate my hair. Again, not too, even less straightly this time actually, because if the red goes onto the black, it's not gonna dye it red because the black is too dark. So I'm not worrying too much about it being perfectly split, just as long as I cover all the pink bits. So I don't mind a bit of overlap in this stage. Okay, so normally I do my colour on wet hair because it spreads easier, but I think what I've read online is that that can actually make the colour less vibrant. So I thought I'm going to do it on dry hair this time so it really sucks it up, because I want really dark vibrant red. Okay, so I get my little bowl again, and now here's the tricky bit, because what I normally do is I mix these two together, but I've got this one to try as well, so I think what I'm going to do is swatch them on like tissue and see what I think, and maybe mix some of them together still. Okay, so this is Rouge, Fire and Vermilion. Vermilion does look like a halfway point between those two. It is very blood-like. I think I'm just going to give that one a go with a little bit of the dark rouge, the Ruby Rouge in there, and see what I think. Okay, so got the different reds in there, give it a good mix. And it is looking very blood-like, and that is what I want. I think you can see how actually red it is. Okay, so gloves on, because this shit stains. It comes off, and I have got the remover wipes and they work really well. So if I do get it all over myself, which is very likely, it should come off. But yeah, gloves, because if it's sat on my hands for a while, I will look like I've murdered someone. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just gonna separate this a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the vibe, isn't it? Yeah, I'm vibing with this. Okay, cool. So what I just do is I go over all the roots first, and then I work it through all the ends just for like coverage's sake. And I really, really, really want to saturate it. So I'll go this way this time. I just spilled it on the floor. Oops. It's fine. See, I'm already getting it on myself. That bit's done. Okay, those side pieces are dyed. It's just this top section now. Have I got all the red in front of me? Cool, so now all this bit, I'm going to cover in the red as well. So I'll section this side by side so I'm not doing loads and loads at once and missing chunks, but I'll do all that at once. So we'll just literally grab it and start from like halfway to near the bottom and just like so. And rub it in nice and good. Okay, and then I'll repeat that step but higher up. You can also do this thing that like spreads the hair apart and gets right in there. But again, I'm clumsy and usually make a mess when I do that. And then, oh, I can't see anything at this point. It's in here. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, I think. The floor genuinely looks like I've killed someone. That's fine, I guess that's what we're going for, isn't it? Look at my arm as well. Okay, so the red is on. I look crazy. I've got red dye on the bath mat. Oops. I'm going to wipe off the extra dye with a towel. I remember these being really good and they smell really nice as well. God, it's like really nostalgic, but I can't put my finger on what it is. So literally, it just comes off. It straight up just comes off like it's witchcraft, to be honest. Mostly just my forehead. But see how easy that comes off? The difference? Hello? My hair's gonna sit. I'm gonna also put some conditioner on the rest of the black part, just so that this is nice and soft, because I didn't condition this when I shampooed everything else. And then we'll be back with the finished results, I guess. Okay, hair is rinsed. I also used the rainbow conditioner because I noticed that where I had bleached was a little bit dry. It smells incredible. It smells like sweets. I don't know. I really want to know what the scent is because it's delicious. So rinsed. We're gonna dry, style my hair and see how we're feeling. Okay, and here is the finished result. I'm really happy with how it turned out. My hair's looking really shiny. I really like the darker red. I think it suits a lot better and it's giving a bit more goth vibes. Sometimes when I use the fire red it gets a bit pinky, which is cute, but it's not always what I want. So I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Cool, so thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if this is the kind of content you'd be interested in seeing more often, whether it's like hair, makeup, fashion, anything kind of more girly. I don't really post much of this stuff, but I am really into makeup and I do kind of want to get into like experimenting a bit more again, because I've not really done much like fun makeup stuff in a long time. But yeah, thank you to Crazy Colour for sending me a little care package, and yeah.